So, I don't really like that truth test. It's not really effective. In fact, I think it kind of flunks the test that it gives. But suppose Islam is true. I'm in deep kimchi when I die. So I wanted to give this a lot of thought of my worldview. So the first thing I started to do was looking at some of the major worldviews out there. And you know what's interesting? Some of them provide tests for truth. For example, Islam says that if you want to know if Islam is true, the Quran says just try to write a surah, a chapter like one in the Quran. They're called surahs, not chapters. And there are 114 surahs in the Quran. The first one's an introductory one, and then they go from the longest down to the shortest. It doesn't progress as a narrative. It doesn't go chronologically. It's longest to shortest, and they're all individual surahs. They're not connected to one another. So if you want to take that test, all you have to do is to go to the final dozen of them, because they're very, very short, can be read in less than a minute. And you just look at them and say, can I create one just like this? So the Quran, here's what it says. If you are in doubt concerning what we have sent down unto our servant, then bring a surah like it and call your witnesses apart from God if you are truthful. There are 3 times in the Quran it makes this sort of this test that you can give to the Quran. So I figured, okay, I'm going to give that a shot. So I took about 5 minutes yesterday. Now this is Surah 111. Now, a guy named Abu Lahab was one of Muhammad's uncles. He was the wealthiest of all of his uncles, and he opposed Muhammad. So keep that in mind as we read Surah 111. May the hands of Abu Lahab perish. His wealth avails him not, nor what he has earned. He shall enter a blazing fire, and his wife, carrier of firewood, upon her neck is a rope of palm fiber. And that's a good reason to choose the right wife. So I figured, okay, well, that's a surah. Can I create one something like that? How about this? God will execute perfect justice on those who oppose him, but he is merciful to all who love him. Okay, I just created a surah. Well, now a Muslim may come back and say, now wait a minute. The Quran is written in Arabic, and it's beautiful the way it sounds when you recite it in Arabic. In fact, there's a really nice rhythm in Arabic as you read a surah. All right? So I took another 5 minutes. How about this one? The Lord repays the bad and good, accords to those by where they stood. Well, wait a minute, it's not in Arabic. And Arabic's the most beautiful language in the world. Well, what if I don't think it is? What if I prefer French or Spanish or German? Well, not German. Does it really come down to our preference of language? I mean, if it's like choosing between Chick-fil-A and In-N-Out, right? Which one's the better food? So, I don't really like that truth test. It's not really effective. In fact, I think it kind of flunks the test that it gives.